Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I'm Shane Pengove, and this is Impulse Architecture. Today, I'm going to be reading Impulse Architecture, The Heart of Action. And afterward, I'll be providing a bit of my own feedback and thoughts on the piece and on what it adds to the action essence matrix overall. Thank you for being here. Impulse architecture offers a way to finally understand why we act the way we do. It is a framework for examining and reflecting upon the actions that we take, seek to take, and wish to take. None of these actions exist in a vacuum, and none of them compel themselves. At the center of our being, behind every action we take, lies essence. Today, I will introduce the vertical axis of the action essence matrix. Understand, connect, experience, exist. 4 fundamental impulses that live deep within us, that fuel us, that drive us, that compel us to act. To understand, the universe speaks in patterns. We seek clarity. We follow the truth. To connect, our environment is one we share. We desire belonging and seek out intimacy. To experience, the world is rich in novelty. We want sensation, stimulation, and play. To exist, life is a full and complete gift. Enduring, surviving, and cultivating our identity is everything. This axis of the action essence matrix creates a top-to-bottom scale of emotional and existential incentives that motivate our behavior in daily life and serve as a through line running within our life stories. Understand sits at the top of the matrix, a sort of peak that we reach and strain for, while exist composes its base, in much the same way that roots compose the base of a tree. Toward the center are connect and experience, well equipped for the immediacy of the present. This axis provides the fuel for what we do. Our desires are inescapable, everywhere, and necessary. They are not flaws, they are our structure. With the spine now in place, next we will examine how action and essence interact, how they make each other make sense, and how they can make each other stronger. This axis of the action essence matrix is really what drives the entire thing for me personally. The idea of just looking at 4 categories of action was always interesting to me, but it wasn't until I started to reflect on internal motivations and how those drive action and compel action that the whole thing really came together and had sort of an effect on me. That being said, I would say I'm personally most driven by the desire for experience. But much as with the 4 actions, all 4 of these essences are things that affect me at various times and in different parts of my life, as I believe is the case for all of us. I'm very excited about having this piece of the matrix in place now. The actions are something that are very interesting in themselves, but the ways that the essences and these internal motivations fuel them, I think, is what makes the entire thing something worth examining, worth digging into, worth expanding on, worth spending time with. So now kind of having the full picture, or at least the 2 primary pieces of the full picture, I'm very excited about starting to work with the matrix as a whole and how each of the 4 actions interact with the 4 essences in different ways, and digging deeper into the ways that they all show up in our lives. I'm excited not only about the intersections of a particular action with a particular essence, but also the patterns within them, the ways that the things more toward the center interact, the ways that the things at the extremes, at the edges interact. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm very much looking forward to it. And that being the case, there is absolutely a lot more to come, and we will talk soon. Thank you very much for listening.